This is the CycHunter Electric Bike, and right away, the unique moped-inspired design really stands out. The overall shape reminds me of a sort of urban-ready dirt bike with a cool, fixed seat and those chunky 20 by 4-inch fat tires. I'll be honest, when I first got this bike, I was a little skeptical about that fixed seat. I usually prefer being able to adjust the height, especially if I want to change up my posture for longer rides. But the seat on the CycHunter is super cushy and pretty wide, so after a few rides, I actually found it pretty comfortable, even on rougher trails. The bright green color on mine also turned a lot of heads. I really like the frame wrapping around the seat and through the battery bay. It just gives it a solid, very sturdy look. Let me walk you through some key features and why I found them pretty practical from my experience. The CycHunter comes with dual 48-volt batteries, each 13 amp hours. Both batteries are removable, which is a huge plus when you live in an apartment like I do. Being able to charge the batteries separately at home or work gives you lots of flexibility. The best part, with those two batteries, the claimed range is up to 150 miles using pedal assist. Now, I haven't managed to stretch out the full 150 miles in one go, but on the weekends, I did a couple of 60-mile trips with plenty of juice left, even with some throttle riding in between. For me, it really relaxed my range anxiety. The bike's 1500-watt peak motor is another highlight. To break down the tech talk, basically, that's a powerful brushless motor, meaning it can deliver short bursts for quick acceleration or help you climb pretty steep inclines. I live in a hilly area and was honestly curious if this would make a difference. On my test up a 15% grade, I made it to the top, although I'll admit the acceleration wasn't neck-snapping, especially when starting off from a full stop. Instead, it's more steady and controlled. For new riders, I think that's actually a good thing because the bike doesn't jerk you forward suddenly, so you get used to the power without feeling overwhelmed. I know some people are worried about electronics and reliability. From my experience, the color LCD screen in the cockpit area worked smoothly, showing real-time battery status, speed, trip data, and pedal assist levels. There are 5 pedal assist levels, which just means you can control how much the bike helps you as you pedal. Level 1 is light and level 5 is max power. I tended to stay around level 3 for a good balance of range and speed. At the highest level, on a flat stretch, I hit just around 28 miles per hour. I think that's plenty for commuting or fun rides, though if you're used to very high-speed bikes, you might wish for even more. The controls are straightforward. The controls on the left handlebar, there's your headlight switch, and that headlight is massive and bright, which adds confidence when riding at night. Below it, there are turn signals that light up on the rear, and a horn that is honestly super loud. I actually startled myself the first time I pressed it. On the right side, you get a Shimano 7-speed shifter and a half-twist throttle. The twist throttle is comfy for my hand, and having wing-style grips helped reduce palm fatigue on longer rides. One thing I want to highlight for beginners is the full suspension system. That means you have shock absorbers both in the front fork, the part holding your front wheel, and in the rear. If you haven't ridden a bike with full suspension before, it basically makes potholes and rough trails way more comfortable. Combine that with the fat tires, and you really glide over gravel, dirt, or city streets with ease. I took it off-road through some light dirt paths and definitely noticed the reduction in roughness compared to my old Commuter e-bike. Another thing a lot of people ask me about is safety. The CycHunter comes with hydraulic disc brakes, and both wheels get 160mm rotors. That's just a way of saying you have strong stopping power whenever you need it. I tried a few emergency stops and it felt stable, with no fishtailing or wobbling, even on wet pavement. The rear and front lights, plus reflectors on the pedals and handlebars, add a lot of peace of mind. Having built-in turn signals, especially for busy city riding, is a huge bonus. I'm used to sticking my arm out to signal, but these let cars and other riders know where you're heading with just the press of a button. I think another thing worth mentioning is the overall build and weight. Out of the box, the CycHunter is mostly pre-assembled, though you'll need to attach things like pedals and maybe tweak the handlebars. For me, setup took about 30 minutes, so not bad at all, but the bike is heavy, almost 90 pounds. You'll feel the weight if you need to lift it over steps or fit it into a small elevator. That said, when actually riding, the weight adds a sturdy feeling, and that extra mass keeps you feeling planted on bumpy paths. The design allows for a wide range of riders. The manufacturer says anyone from 5'4" to 6'5" will fit, and I can confirm there's plenty of cockpit space. The BMX-style handlebars have adjustable reach too, so you can pull them closer or push them forward as needed. The one major compromise is that the seat is fixed, as I mentioned earlier. If you're someone who likes to stand a lot or wants a high seat for efficient pedaling, that might be something to consider. In my case, I like the relaxed, upright position for city traffic and general cruising. But I did notice my legs felt a little tighter on longer rides since I couldn't extend them fully like on a regular bike. The looks of the bike are also a big plus point in my opinion. Between the bold green, the motorcycle-inspired frame, and the sturdy rims, it feels like a fun mix between an e-bike and a small dirt bike. People stop me at parks and outside coffee shops to ask about it, so if you like turning heads, this one delivers. Charging both batteries from empty took me just under 5 hours. For the amount of range I get, that feels fair. Each battery is easy to remove, and they lock securely to the frame, which means less worry about theft. If you're only doing shorter trips, you can run just one battery at a time to further reduce weight, or just always keep the second as a backup. I was also pleasantly surprised with the small details. It comes with a full toolkit, wide pedals that help with stability, and grips on the tires that handle rain and loose dirt pretty well. It's certified to US electrical safety standards, UL 2849, which counts for peace of mind. From my experience so far, I'd recommend this for riders who want something convenient, powerful, and really comfortable for longer mixed terrain rides. Whether you're commuting in the city, cruising on bike paths, or tackling a bit of off-road adventure. It won't suit everyone, especially if you want a lightweight or ultra-portable e-bike, and the fixed seat won't be everyone's favorite. But if you're looking for a low-maintenance, high-range, and very sturdy electric bike that can take you almost anywhere, the CycHunter is honestly a solid pick. In conclusion, this isn't the lightest or fanciest e-bike out there, but it's perfect for folks who want lots of range and a real sense of comfort. The dual batteries, strong motor, and full suspension mean longer rides feel easy and safe. My first concerns about the seat and weight faded away once I realized how much fun and how versatile this bike really is. If you're a beginner, the acceleration and stable ride will make you feel at home fast. If you're more experienced and want something reliable for everyday use or weekend escaping, the CycHunter absolutely delivers. If you found this quick review helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more honest electric bike reviews, and leave your thoughts or any questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching.